morning. Hope everybody's Thursday's well. Brand new chain. Hey, how's it going, guys? Oh, I'm just ripping some oak, or ripping it in half. It's just so dense and heavy. And after my little surgery, I don't want to be straining my back. Hey there, Perio. How's everybody's morning? Starting to warm up already, and it's still early. I need to get one of them little shirt microphones, and you can hear me. But I think the saw would be too loud too. What's up, Barazi? Mo Barazi, how you doing? Hey, brother. I appreciate it, man. I really do, because this ain't my type of nature to be filming myself. I hope you're having a good morning. Yeah, good to see you, man. If you don't mind, I'm going to kind of get back to work. I'm cutting these little up in half so I can lift them easier, like this one right there. They're pretty heavy and got a lot of knots on them, and on the wood, the different grain that goes through the wood's harder on, so the saw has to work a little harder getting through it. Now I gotta improvise old wood wedge I made a while back. I didn't bring my axe with me, so I'm gonna use my PV. So we'll see how that goes. This is softwood going against hardwood, so it might just bust apart. This will be interesting. That worked. This one. Put this in a different spot. One more. on my hands from the pine behind me. I got one more to rip. I might use the 391 for that one. Because as I was cutting that last round, I noticed something. And good thing I caught it before something bad happened. But if you see here, let me see. I don't know if you can see it. Not from that angle. Not real good. I caught it while I was cutting this last round, thank God. It's loose as hell. And what it was doing almost, I caught it just in time. It was even looser than this. And it was pulling it into my chain here. Thank God I didn't hit it at all. But what I'll have to do after I'm done and I get home is take the bar cover off. And then take the bar off and then have to retighten them. The only thing holding it is the bar holding that screw. But thank God I caught that. That would have ruined a brand new chain. I mean, I probably could get away with cutting that last round. But I don't know, I might have lost that one screw. Did I? No, it's still there. I just gotta tighten it. I'm probably gonna cut this last round and then I'm gonna start loading this truck up with oak. Don't forget to subscribe. You're gonna watch this channel come from the bottom up. But I'm gonna use my 391 to cut this last oak round, which is gonna be a pain in the ass because the chain's kind of dull. But I'd rather do that than risk my dog coming off and then totally ruining the chain. I mean, my intrusive thoughts tell me just do it and take your time and watch what you're doing and you won't hit it. But the other part of me is saying, don't do it. Go get your other saw and finish the cut that way. I mean, it's got that plate holding the screws there. I just got that one more round, but I'm gonna just get my 391. I feel like I'm gonna bite the bullet if I continue to use that one the way it is. You're gonna see a dull chain in Aspen. use that saw just because my other saw's dogs or felling spikes got loose and I didn't want a chance ruining my chain. So instead of ruining my brand new chain, I just pulled out the 391, which chain on it's pretty dull for ripping oak. Oh, this oak especially, it's so dense. It seems like this oak's been sitting like it's almost like petrified. It's so hard. It's gonna be rough splitting. I'm not looking forward to that. I'll turn it sideways a little bit. Come on, guys, tune in. I know you're watching without pressing the watch now. It's alright. Hey, how's it going? I'll start loading this oak up. I'm gonna take my time. I might move the truck a little closer. Then I ain't walking as far. Check this burl out for all you burl people. Look at that dinky little limb. I don't know what a guy would make out of something like this. If it'd even be worth anything. Pretty cool though. Look at the stick. Stick. Looks like a little club. Pretty cool though. See if I can take this bark off. You can see the brain. I'm about due for new gloves. Look at these. I usually wear things till they don't even wear on my body anymore. If you'd like to support me, you can subscribe or donate to my Venmo. Help me get some new gloves. Yeah, look at the grain. Crazy. Everyone watching, I'm just sitting right now, but loading some oat post surgery. Well, it wasn't really a surgery. They kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to even put it. Kind of a weird deal. I'm gonna pull the truck a little closer so I can load this wood easier and not have to walk it as far. Put you guys back over here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna move this. join me and watch how I bust my ass for nothing. Got a wood chip stuck in my glove. There it goes. Yeah, look at these things. And toast. Or as the young kids call it, cooked. Still got a stick in there. Cool thing is I can get sticks out through my glove. I don't gotta take my glove off. Look like a homeless person out here or something. Take my hat off for a second. Let's see if it's set up. Okay. One at a time. Do you know what I always think of? And isn't this isn't like an ego thing at all, but I always amaze myself. Well, I always think of it as like I can take a tree that's thousands of pounds or multiple trees that are thousands of pounds and take it from one spot and move that whole tree somewhere else with my two hands. And I always found that kind of fascinating. Because the only equipment I got's that metal PV you see. And I don't know, I always think about that. Like you take any tree here, say for example, this one right behind me here, it's a digger pine tree. But anyways, with my two hands, I mean a saw in hand, of course, I take that tree and take it down to my little landing or whatever, my little wood yard, and drop it off. And I always think like per year how many pounds of wood or how many pounds in general I'm moving, like hundreds of thousands. It's not an ego thing. It just kind of fascinates me what a human body can do. Of course, if I had something, it'd be a lot easier. But like I said, we're starting this from the bottom up. Oh, I better plug the phone in. I guess it's gonna die. Come on, life support, life support. It's like a race against time. We made it. We got the phone. I'm glad I ripped these rounds in half. They would have been so heavy. I could have done it, but I would have paid for it at the end of the day. This one's a little heavy. What's going on? How you guys doing this morning? Out in the middle of nowhere, kinda, and I'm not sure if my service is good. We're getting them. We're getting them. This one's gonna be a heavy one. Heavy bastard. See if we can get it over the fucking truck. That's the last heavy one. It was just 15 minutes. Getting warm too. The plan is to load this truck up with oak because I have a little thing with or my uncle had a thing with the old lady Woodwise, and she paid pretty decent money for a truckload of wood. And most of it's been doing this pine because it's been selling like hotcakes for me. But since I'm getting caught up on that, I thought I'd do this lady a favor and get her oak stock back up. Thing about these live streams though, I mean, people get to see firsthand like what goes into firewood, especially if you don't have much equipment wise. Trying to figure this one out. This one I might not be able to get over, but thank God I have a filter all the way. This wood got like limbs coming out of every angle. It's gonna be a pain to